Greetings, owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles. My name is Mike, and together we are the sixth color of magic. And we are here for the double blind edition of Booster Bust, where we are going to open 2 packs of Chinese Invasion. And we're going to see what's up in here. Now, double blind is for 2 reasons. One is the language makes it so that I obviously don't know what the cards are automatically. And 2 is these packs are from 2002. No, sorry, 2000. They're from the year 2000. The millennium! So anyways, as a result, I don't get a lot of these cards coming through my hands, and I don't need to be that aware of the prices. I did recently find out that Captain Sisay from this set is worth $50 now. So I thought to myself, well, it would be neat to crack a foil Chinese version of her, and it would be fun to go through these packs. So instead of looking up the prices ahead of time like we do with Booster Bust normally, we're going to do it double blind edition, where I'm going to crack open the packs. I am going to try and remember what the cards are, as well as figuring out which ones are actually worth anything. So we are still boosting or busting, we're just doing it a bit different. So let us crack one of these packs, let us see what's in here. I don't even remember the order the cards come in. This will be interesting. Okay, so it looks like uncommons and such are first. So let me just move the cards around, and okay, there we go. We'll start with the commons. So, boom. Okay, so we start out. I don't think there are many commons in Invasion that are worth much aside from Opt, and with Opt being reprinted, even that it might not be worth that much. So we have got, what is this? This is Pouncing Kevu. This is what is it? A kicker, probably like if you pay the kicker cost, then it comes into play with a +1/+1 counter and it has haste. That's my guess. Pouncing Kevu. This would be Explosive Growth, that you either pay 1 green to give +2/+2, or you pay 5 extra instead to give +5/+5, and that is most likely at instant speed. All right, these are worthless. Then we have, what is this? Worldly Council. This probably lets you look at the top X cards of your deck based on the number of different colors of land, different land types you have. So if you have all 5 land types, you get to look at all top 5 cards and pick one and put it into your hand. That's my guess. Next up we have, is this Relentless Dead? It's probably called something that Urborg, Skeletor, Urborg Dead. It's a skeleton that kicker. So for 1 black, it's going to regenerate. 3 colorless, it's got kicker is my guess. And if you pay the kicker, it comes into play with a +1/+1 counter. So we'll go with that. And then we've got Galena's Knight, which is, I think that's the name. It's like a merfolk knight. And what is it? Protection from red, maybe? Pro red? Nothing worth anything so far. This is Tinder Farm. You can tap it for a green mana, or you can sacrifice it for a red or white mana, and it comes into play tapped. All right, and after that we've got Ravenous Rats, which is black and colorless. It's target player discards a card when it comes into play. So that's an alright card, but it's not worth anything. Nothing is so far. Crown of Flames. This is a red enchantment. Put it on a creature, pay 1 red, give it +1/+0 till end of turn, pay another red. You can bounce it to its owner's hand. All right. After that, we've got Rampart Wall, something like that, some kind of rampart, and it is a wall that, what is it? It's a kicker wall, and when it comes into play, you just put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay, so it's just a 1/3 wall, and when it comes into play, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. These are all guesses. I don't actually read Chinese, so I'm just trying to remember. This is Shoreline Raider, a 2/2 merfolk with protection from Kevu, I think. Something weird like that, or Pro Red. And then we have Tribal Flames, which is do X damage to a target based on the number of different basic land types you have. So, I believe that will be all the commons, and we have hit nothing of worth. After that, we've got the first uncommon. This is Goblin Spy. I think this is you play with the top card of your library revealed. That's my guess. Then we have, don't want to move it around too much. This is Pain and Suffering. I think the black side is make your opponent discard a card, or target player discards a card, and the red side is destroy a land. So, not worth anything, but these little split cards are actually pretty neat. I did like that. They felt funny and cool to me, but they're not particularly powerful. They're just funky. All right, then we have Tree Folk Healer. So, this is 3 mana tap, prevent the next 2 damage be dealt to target creature of your choice, or I believe another target creature. I don't know if it can use its ability on itself. But anyways, it's a weird Tree Folk. Not much to say there. So far, we've gotten absolutely nothing. It looks like there are 2 cards left in the pack, and we are moving on to the third uncommon. So this pack looks like it contains a foil, unless I just screwed up and left a common at the back. That's also possible. So, let's see. Oh, Thicket Elemental. Well, that, I have to say, is pretty disappointing. I don't think this is worth very much. I could be wrong. It's pretty cool in the cube, actually. I don't know if there's one in the king cube, so I'll probably put it into the king cube. It's maybe worth a couple of bucks, is my guess at most. But we'll double check the price afterwards, since this is a double blind, and these are really old cards, so it's entirely possible it's worth more. And what do we have underneath? Anything? Was I delusional? There isn't even another card underneath. Never mind. Okay, that card was just slightly bent and made it look like there was another card underneath. Okay, so the first pack I'm going to say was worth $2, and considering these packs cost $4, that would be a bust in my books on the guessing scale. We'll see how well I did at the end. We'll tally it all up. If I can get this booster pack open, and we'll remember to move the beginning cards here. So to the back, and then we go like that. Okay, so what do we have here? This is some kind of apprentice of some type. Now this one's tricky. What do you do? 1 blue you give flying, and 1 red you give haste, maybe? Interesting. I don't know. Something apprentice. Something scape apprentice? Nightscape apprentice. That's my guess. Nightscape apprentice. Alright. And we have Explorer Kevu, which has +1 power for each different basic land type you have. And then we have Restrain. I think that, what does that do? That prevents all damage a creature would deal till end of turn and you draw a card. Then there is Repulse, counter target creature spell and draw a card. Oh wait, no, it's not counter target creature spell, is it? Is that Repulse? Or is Repulse bounce a creature spell? Bounce a creature and draw a card. Oh, interesting. Which one is it? I'm going to say Repulse counters a creature and you draw a card. Alright, and then we have Raging Kevu, which gets +2 power when it attacks, I believe. Then we have Spinneret Spider? Pouncing Spider? I don't know. This spider is 2/3 reach, and probably has the old school wording for reach, and has a kicker that when you pay it puts a +1/+1 counter on it. Not worth anything. Then we have Sulfur Vent. Is this one Sulfur Vent? Taps for a black, sack for a blue and a red. I think that's Sulfur Vent. Then we have Phyrexian Battleflies. These are 1 black, 0/1 flyers that you can pay 1 black to give +1/+0 till the end of turn, but you can only activate that ability twice a turn. So essentially, they're like a functional reprint of Vampire Bats from Legends. Then we have, which kind of Kevu are you? I don't remember. Predatory Kevu maybe? 5 mana. It's just 5 mana for a 4/4. 1 red gives it haste. I don't remember its name though. Armadillo Cloak. Hey, that's a cool card. I mean, that's not super valuable, but at least it's not completely worthless. That's neat. And this is gives, obviously, everyone knows what Armadillo Cloak does. +2/+2, and gives the creature trample and lifelink. And this has the old school hilarious artwork where the rangers literally wearing armadillo cloaks, and the flavor text is something along the lines of, "Hey, don't laugh, it works." Like, it's pretty good. And it was only a common. That's pretty sweet. Now they usually bring it back as uncommon, or they reprint it as like Unflinching Courage. Alright, then we have, what is this? Tainted Well. Weird. What is this one? What does this do? Man, I can't, is this Tainted Well? This one, I'm at a loss. I don't know. It destroys a creature or messes up a land. Maybe it enchants a creature, makes them weak. No, I don't know. This one totally drawing a blank on. Alright, then we move on to Tangle. Tangle is a great card. That might be worth something. It might be worth like 50 cents or a buck. This stops all combat damage for 1 turn, and also makes it so that the creatures that attacked that during combat when it was played won't untap during the next turn. So that's pretty sweet. I do like Tangle. Next up, we have a Breath of Daragaz. Either do 1 damage to every player and every creature, or if you pay the additional kicker, so 4 in total, you get to do 3 damage in total to every creature and every player. Is it 3 or is it 4? I think it's 3. Alright, that's what I'm going to say. No, it's 4, isn't it? Yeah, you pay the kicker and it's 4. Man, it's been so long. Okay, so then you do 4. Alright, so then we have... This is one of the dragon's attendants. Who is it? Is it Dromar Rith? Dromar Rith. There's Dromar Rith, Daragaz. I don't know. This is one of the golems. It's a whole cycle. There's one for each of the 5 dragons. This is one of the attendants. You sack it for mana that helps you accelerate out that dragon. So, whatever, uncommon. We haven't seen too much value in here. And what do we have after that? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Tectonic Instability. Whenever a player taps a land for mana, tap all lands that player controls, I believe, is what this enchantment does. This I don't think is worth anything either. So that's it. There's no foil in that pack either. Okay, so I think at this point, I'm comfortable saying both these packs are probably busts. That's my guess. There's probably like maybe a couple bucks of value in each pack based on those cards. So I'm going to quickly go take a look at where invasion prices currently sit, and we will see what the end result actually is. Alright, so have figured out the final tabulations, and it turns out this pack is a massive, massive bust. We are only getting 50 cents for the Thicket Elemental here, and that is obviously a complete failure compared to the $4, so mega loss. And over here though, we have a surprising win, because it turns out that Tectonic Stability is worth 75 cents. And so is Armadillo Cloak. Those are both worth 75 cents. So you get $1.50 right there. Tangle, though, is the surprise. It's worth Tree Fitting, which makes it $5. So this pack is a bust. So we have both a boost and a bust today. Now, considering I'm still riding high off of eating them salt and vinegar chips yesterday in that live stream over on Hatcherisms, I'm happy either way. But this has been definitely an interesting booster bust, traveling down memory lane, looking at these cards. It's surprising to me just how many of them I remember, and when we go over it and figure out which, I want to know Tainted Well. So we're going to go take a look at that, pop the cards in. Thanks for coming by and checking it out, my friends. We will see you for the next one.
Together, we are the 6th color of magic.